Hi there everyone and welcome to this video. Today we'll be talking through one of the popular functions in BC and what that is the search function or the tell me function. So we'll just go straight into it here. What the search or tell me function is just this magnifying glass on our Microsoft 365 bar up at the top here. And as you've probably already guessed, it allows me to search across our BC environment. So there's a few functions that we have available to us through this particular search tool. So I'm just going to run through those right now. So firstly, I'm just going to click onto the search tool here, but bear in mind, I can use the shortcut Alt and Q on my keyboard to bring up that search function. So what we'll do first is we'll just jump onto the bottom area of the search here, and this function here is basically saying you don't know what to search for, just try exploring pages and reports. Now what is this? Well, it's basically just the role explorer within Business Central. So right now I've pressed that and it's taken me through to another page here which is based on the role that I've been assigned. So it's a bespoke role that I've designed for myself. It's called Finance User, and this shows me all of the pages that I have access to as a result of my role. But I can, if I want to, hit the explore more roles, and what that will do is it will give me, as you can see, a much sort of wider search area and just access to all of the different areas within BC that I have access to. And I do have the find function in here, so what I can do is type a search term in here, for example customer, and what you can see here is I've got little indicators here showing me that I've got my search term showing up in that particular section. So if I drill down into reports there, I've got my customer list. If I go into goods handling, again into reports, I've got my customer list, customer labels. So basically you can use the role explorer here to search through all of the different areas in BC that you have access to. Just a different way of searching. And I should say, use the toggle here to search up and down through the different results that I have. But anyway, let's go back to our home page, and I'm just going to come back into the search function that we started on there. And what I'm going to do is just type in a keyword here. So you would typically come into the search function and type in the name of a page which you would like to access, or the search term, something to do with what you're looking for. So if I just type in customers, for example, we can see that the search function or the tell me function is split into a few different areas. So the first one that we have here is go to pages and tasks. And as you can see here, I've got customers, I've got Shopify customers, Shopify Sync customers, but I can click the show all here, and that will give me all of the results that the tell me function has found based on my search criteria here, which was customers. And you've probably already guessed it, but what I can do is just click the related link here, and that will take me through to the page that I've clicked. So if I click customer templates here, what that will do is it will take me to my customer templates page. So really quick and easy way to find any page that you may be looking for within BC. So just one of the other things on this particular area of the search function, what I can also do is, you see here I've got my Shopify customers. What I can do is click the bookmark icon here, and that will add this particular page to my home screen. So the bookmark there just adds the search term there, the Shopify customers, to my home screen. So if I click the bookmark there, what will happen is the bookmark is now coloured in, and it tells me the bookmark was added to the navigation menu on your role center. So if I come off there, we can see I now have Shopify customers on my navigation menu on my home screen. And if I just show you how to remove that, so I'll search customers again, and this time I can uncheck the bookmark, and it tells me the bookmark was removed from the navigation menu on your Role Center. So if I go back, now Shopify Customers doesn't exist there anymore. And I should say you only have the ability to do this if your role, your role isn't locked down. So you can disable the modification of roles within BC. If that is the case, then you wouldn't be able to see these bookmarks here. Just take note. Okay, so that's the go to pages and tasks area within the search function. But moving on down here, I've got the go to reports and analysis. And this basically shows me, as the part of this page would suggest, the reports and analysis areas within BC to do with my search terms. So I searched customers as we did previously, and you can see here I've got my customer list, customer register, customer labels, and again I can say show all or show less to show me more or less results here. And we will do some other videos on how to run reports in some different ways on Business Central, but what I can do is just click into one of these reports and I can go ahead and let me just hit preview, and it will run that particular report for me. Okay, so let me just come off there, and again I'll go in and search for customers, and the next part of the search or tell me function is documentation. So what I can use this for is, as the term would suggest here, I can press the link here and that would search help for my keyword customers. So if I click this here, it brings up the little pane to the right here for help, and it's searched for customers. And you can see I've got a few results here. So I've got register new customers by creating a customer card, get started as a reseller of BC Online, and there looks like there's some API information here for get customers. And I can show more there if I want to. And very simply, if I click one of these links here, it takes me to the Microsoft Learn article here for registering new customers. I can explore around here if I want to, but just coming back into BC, I'll close the help down and just recap on this part of the tell me function. It's just for getting some help on a particular application area. And the final part on this particular bit for the search tell me function, we've got the get from Microsoft AppSource. So this is basically just a link to AppSource for different apps which have the keyword customer involved. So probably going to do another video on this, but this is to do with apps that you can add to your Business Central environment. Just like you can install apps on your phone. Obviously you need permissions to do this, and some of them do come with a cost associated, some of them are free. It just depends on the app that you're looking for. But you can see here I can use show all and show less to cycle through all of the different apps that BC has found there. And just a heads up, if you're checking this in a future version to the one that I am right now, I think this is going to be removed in one of the future updates that is coming to BC. Okay, so that's the search function from the home screen. There's just one other area which I want to show you. So if I go into customers, the search function is quite clever in that it gives you search results for actions on the page that you may be on. So if you're looking for something on a particular page which you can't find, what you could do is use the search function. So what does this look like? Well, if I show you, let me go to the report section here, and we know that we have a statement report on the customers list, right? So I can click this. It will bring up the report request page and I can run that particular report. But let's just say I couldn't find that statement report under the different actions here. I didn't know where that was. What I can do is click the search, and if I type in my search term, you can see here, because we're now on a different page, we do have all the other areas that we just ran through on the home page, but we have an additional area here called on current page. Then it tells me the page that I'm on, and my search term here was statement. So it's showing me all of the actions that it can find on the customers page that have statement in them. And from here, I can click the statement and it will take me to the same report request page that it did previously. Just a little note on that one there, guys. It doesn't search for actions that we have in the fact box area, or it doesn't search for actions within sub-page areas. So for example, where you have a sales invoice with header and lines, it will search the header of that particular page, but it won't search the actions within the lines area. And that's everything that I wanted to show you on this, guys. So I hope you found that useful. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.